We are continuing with organic chemistry. Yesterday we had the naming of the organic compounds, which were alkanes. Today we are continuing with the alkenes and the other functional groups. We'll see how to name them, how to draw the structure. Okay, give the heading. Alkenes. Alkenes are hydrocarbons. They are the organic compounds with the general formula CnH2n, and their functional group is carbon-carbon double bond. Okay? They are the organic compounds with the general formula CnH2n, and their functional group is carbon-carbon double bond. You understand functional group and atom, group of atom, or bonds which assign the properties to the whole molecule. पूरे molecule को properties assign करते हैं ये. They are known as organic compounds, functional groups. Okay.
And so they're unsaturated.
Yes, and they're also known as unsaturated. If you look at the molecular formula, please pay attention. The first member, as they need to have carbon-carbon double bond. So the first member of alkane, what do you think? What will be the first member? They can't be one carbon. Otherwise, all the member compounds have they have first carbon, one carbon as a first member. But in this case, yes, so the first member cannot be C1 because as you can see, their functional group is carbon-carbon double bond. So they must have at least two carbon. So first is C2 and H kya ho jayega? 4, then C3H what? 6, then C4H, 8, C5H, 10, and so on. Then I told you there is another formula which is used, is known as displayed formula. Look at the displayed formula. I told you always draw the longest carbon chain first of all when you are drawing the displayed formula. Here I'm drawing the displayed formula. How many carbons? I have to draw 5, and then yes, 5 carbon I have to draw, and then I have to put in double bond, the functional group. Always draw first carbon chain when you're drawing the displayed formula, then put in the functional group. Here the functional is carbon-carbon double bond. I can put it anywhere, it will be an alkene, but I'm going to put it at carbon number 1. Now fill up the hydrogen. The third stage is fill up the hydrogen, keeping in mind that every carbon should have how many bonds? 4. 2, 1, 2, 2, and then 3 here. Then you know there's another formula known as structural formula. That is not displaying all the bonds, but it gives you the structure. So CH2 double bond CH, and then what next? CH2 CH2, and then CH3. Is it? And then finally, yes, the double bond. Normally in structural formula, we don't show the bonds. But here double bond is a functional group, so we are supposed to show as a functional group the bonds there. The last one is the skeletal formula, okay? So skeletal formula, you have to do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Yes, then put the double bond here. Is it clear?
These are again, we don't have to make those dots in.
No, don't. Dots are just initially just to learn it, okay? Otherwise, you don't need to draw the dots. ये मैं भी सिर्फ इसलिए draw कर रहा हूँ ताकि आपको आ जाए, and you can imagine it that there is a carbon.
I draw the dots, not the carbon.
Yeah.
That's the only way. So, sir, if we do make the dots in the exams, it's still
No,
exam.
obviously they are not going to cut the marks, but this is not a regular pattern to do that in exams. So yeah, don't. By that time, I think you'll have a practice enough that you understand these are the carbons. Okay, now I told you the other day. Can you draw the same thing for 4,1 C4H8? Can you please draw the C4H8? Can you draw the displayed structural and skeletal for C4H8?
That's right.
But not all three. All three are done? Yes, good to go. Good to go, good to go. Yes. I have to draw 4 carbon in the chain like this. Then I can put double bond. So here I can put the double bond on purpose in between, just to see how it look like. Look at this, 3 hydrogens here, one, and then one here. Now this is CH3, CH, double bond CH. And then normally we don't show the bonds, but keep in mind, for alkenes, you should show the double bond because that's the functional group. Okay. Now 4 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now this time the double bond is between carbon number 2 and 3. So I put a double bond over there. आप लोगों ने यही ड्रॉ किया है? Now what I request you to do, this is the unbranched. I would like everyone to draw the branch structure for this alkene C5H, and you have to draw the branch structure for C5H10 of your own choice. I just, every group we just learning initially that how the branch should look like. So I would like everyone to draw. Anywhere you can put the double bond, wherever you want, you can put the branch. We just want to see how it looks like. Two branches you have to put down. No, I don't think it's right. Can you look at the number of carbons bonds? Should be. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me see. No, the hydrogen is missing. You have to draw whatever the branch you are drawing, you have to draw the structural and display and skeletal both. All 3 types of formula, bacho.
Oh, that I did.
Have you done both? Skeletal and structural? Skeletal as well, please. Yeah. Okay, please pay attention. Pay attention. I think if any one of you have drawn like this, मैंने ये दो draw किए हैं, can you see? Okay, or maybe even this one. It could be like this as well, right? Now starting with this. If I fill up the hydrogens, how many hydrogens here? 2, 1. Because every time you have to make 4 bonds, okay? 1 here, 1, 2, 3 hydrogens here, and 3 with this. Is it right? Now look at this. This is the displayed. So I'm going to write the structural. What is the structural? CH2 double bond what? CH. No, then there is another CH. And then there is a bracket. Why bracket? Because this is the CH now that is carrying the branch. So this CH is here now. Okay, now put the branch here. And then what is the next? CH3. Yes, and in this case, I told you yesterday, when the two CH3s are at the end, we can just take them together. If I take them together, so it will be CH3 twice. Will look like this. Okay, and on the other hand, if you have drawn like this here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I cannot put the hydrogen next to this carbon. Okay, because it is already having all the bonds like this. Here you go. Now what is this CH3, CH double bond, then C. Now this carbon, if you can see, not having any hydrogen. Then what about this? Then there is a CH3 in the bracket and then CH3 next, or I can put them twice. Here you go. Okay, right? Okay, now if you look at their skeletal one, so one, I'm just looking the skeletal for this. How many carbon in the chain? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there is a branch at this carbon and there is a double bond here. Is it so? Similarly, if I put 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon, there's a branch here and there's a double bond here. This is how it looks like. Okay, now let's come to the naming. Please write naming of alkenes. Kids, the rules are the same which we learned yesterday. You have to select the longest chain. For example, in this case, look at this. You have to select the longest carbon chain, but the condition is that it should contain carbon-carbon double bond. Okay, you cannot choose a chain which is the longest but without carbon-carbon double bond. And then start the numbering. And numbering is always from the side where the yes, functional group is there. Branch is only for alkanes because they don't have functional groups. You always have to look at the functional group where it is near or at the terminal, and then you look at the branches. Okay, if the functional group is equally distanced or at the corner, then you have to look at the branches. In this case, here is the functional group, so I'm going to start numbering on this side. So how many carbons in the chain? 4. 4 carbon butane. Ane is now replaced with ene. Okay. Yes, and position of ene mean double bond. So position of ene we are supposed to tell. So it is butene, but which ene? Carbon number 1 and 2 के बीच में है. So the smallest number we have to pick. So but1 ene. Okay. This is very commonsensical that we have to put ene before this. So but1 ene, and this is what? This is 3-methyl but1 ene. And what is 3? 3 is the branch attached, which is methyl. So almost the rules are the same which we learned yesterday, but the only difference is that ane is replaced with ene, and we have to tell the position of ene as well, right? And the priority is getting ene. What about this one? Look at this. इसका नाम क्या होगा? What about the name of this compound? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this is now in this case. Listen, everyone. In this case, if I start numbering from this side, there is a 2 with the double bond. If I'm numbering on the other side, 2 with the double bond. But then when the double bond is equally distanced, Then I have to consider the branch as well. Now look at the branch. Which side branch is there? No, it means I can't number it from this side. Then I have to number it 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a wrong numbering. That's a right number. Because double bond is equally distance. But then you have to look at the branch, right? So I'm going to erase this. Right? So this is what?
2-methyl.
Yes, this is 2-methyl bute 2E. Right? If, for example, it's CH3 twice C and then C double bond CH3 twice. Can you please name it quickly? No, you have to write it, please. Unfortunately. Me?
So is it 2,3?
Yes, Kios.
Is it 2,3 methyl butene?
Look at this. If I elaborate it, there is a carbon attached with 2 CH3s. वापस दे देता हूं. Look at this. There is a carbon attached with 2 CH3s. One on this side, one on this side. And it is also having a double bond with 2 CH3. One on this side and one on this side. So how many carbon in the chain?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what? Bute?
Butene.
Butene. But there are 2 methyl. At which carbon?
2,3.
2 and 3. So this is 2, 3 dimethyl. When anything comes in twice in organic, so you have to put di before its name. Bute 2. What about this one, the next one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, there are two enes. So, ene se pehle kya lag jayega? Whenever there are two anything twice, so uske naam se pehle, we have to, so this is diene. But we have to tell the position of both enes. 1, 4, 1 and 4. So, it is pent 1, 4 diene. Is there any branch? Which one? 3 methyl. So, it is 3 methyl pent 1, 4 diene. So please do not forget to put the dashes and commas wherever they needed. Okay. So this is how we name alkenes. The next functional group is haloalkanes. Now we are out of the hydrocarbons now. Please look at the haloalkanes and alcohols. Let's combine two functional groups together. That will pace up our work.
सर आप
Haloalkanes and alcohols. जी
आप थोड़ा सा ऊपर कर सकते हैं.
जी
ओके सही है.
Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now look, there are two functional groups which we are gonna do side by side just to make us quick. Haloalkanes and alcohols. Now we are out of hydrocarbons, right? We have only two groups in hydrocarbons, alkanes and alkenes. Now the compounds which we are going to discuss, they contains other than carbon, hydrogen, there is one more element. Just like in haloalkanes, halogenoalkanes or alkyl halides, the other element is halogen. So if one more element, if you look at the general formula for these compounds, it is CN H2N plus 1. Any carbon hydrogen ratio is this. And then there is a one other element that is X, where X is equal to what? Either fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, or astatine. Any halogen, any group 7 element, right? Over here, their name, keep in mind, ends with O. Their name ends with O. So you don't call them fluorine, you call them fluoro. You don't call them chlorine, you call them chloro, and so on. Okay, their functional group, as I told you, is X. X mean any halogen, either fluorine, chlorine, etc. So it's very clear that when you see other than carbon, hydrogen, or halogen, it's a haloalkane. Okay? No, yes, the first member, if you look at the molecular formula, it is, let me put the value in here, CnH2n plus 1x. So what will be the formula? C1, H, how much? What is H? H3 and Cl, anyone. So I took chlorine, okay? So this is the first member. What will be the second member? C2 is the 5 Cl. So let's fix chlorine. C3 H7 Cl. Now, if I have to draw the displayed formula, what I have to do? How many carbons in the chain? Three. I can put Cl anywhere, okay? At 1, 2, 3, any carbon. At this moment, I'm going to put it here. And then I have to fill up the hydrogen. Displayed formula steps are the same. Make the long carbon chain, put in the functional group, and then fill up the hydrogen. You will have the displayed formula for that organic compound. Rest is the same again, CH3, CH2, CH2, and then Cl. For the skeletal thing, please pay attention. 1 minute, I would like you to stop. For skeletal thing, how many carbon it has? 1, 2, 3. And then there is a chlorine attached. Yes. Yes. So you have to draw another line showing the bond between carbon and chlorine. Okay. So there should not be any confusion. At times, students get confused. They think that chlorine ke saath wala jo end hai, that is also carbon. Okay. There is no carbon. Carbon start from here. 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. This is how to draw the skeletal formula. Now I would like you to draw C4, H9, and then Cl. Yes, you can put it in between the carbon chain. I'll show you in a while. I'll put it in a while. G. What? Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, please pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Cl. Ilya, as you wanted, I'm going to put this chlorine not on the first carbon this time, just to, yes, here. So there are 3 hydrogens with this, 1 with this, 2 with this, and 3 here. Now you can write CH3, CH2, CH. Now you have 2 options. Either you can put Cl just like that without any bracket, or it's your choice. You can put the brackets around, but they don't need it. Okay, it's up to you. And then how many carbons in the chain? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon, hai na? So where you have to put the Cl? तो बस सेकंड पे है, तो सेकंड पे आपने लाइन के साथ उसको अटैच कर दिया. No, मैं as I was following this, तो जो displayed और structure बनाया है, I tried to make the same compound skeletal formula. So in this displayed and structural, you see the carbon number 2 is carrying chlorine. So that's why I gave the chlorine to carbon number 2. No, I'm gonna tell you. Bear with me. Are you done? Okay, now what I would like you to do, that you would kindly make this C4H9s. This is, yes, this is unbranched. So you have to make a branched one. Kindly branch structure. Can you draw this branch structure for this? And all three forms, displayed, structural, and skeletal, for the branched C4H9Cl का. सही है, सही है. Same purpose, different people.
सर सील किसी के भी साथ लगा सकते.
नहीं, अभी इसी का, yes, you can attach it anywhere where you want. Okay, please pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Did you have brush? Yeah, that's one. Okay, one. Okay. Relax. डांटे नहीं. Are you done? All three? Displayed, structural. नहीं, अब खत्म करना है. Okay, जी, excuse me. Listen. Excuse me. Now I'm gonna make it branched. 1, 2, 3 carbon in the chain. The fourth one is in the branch. Cl, I can put it anywhere, either at the terminal or in the middle. So let me put it on the terminal this time. And I can also put it in the middle. Okay, let me draw the both. Either you may have drawn like this, where it looks like this. Here. Okay, so both these are the branched, because you see there are 3 carbon in the chain. Okay. Now, if I fill up the hydrogens, 3, 1, 3, 2. This is CH3, CH. And then now, excuse me, Elia. Can you please? CH, and then there's a branch, CH3. And then what is the next? CH2, Cl. Now, if I make a skeletal, 1, 2, 3, and then there is a Cl, and carbon number 2 is the branch. It's the same thing which you have drawn here. but your chain is actually going 1, 2, 3 this way. So it doesn't make difference. It goes straight, parallel, or it goes upward. It doesn't make difference until you understand that the longest chain is 1, 2, 3. Okay, आपका भी यही है. So in this case, yes.
कार्बन है फर्स्ट वाले में उसके साथ सीएल लगा देंगे तो फिर वो कैसे
No, it doesn't make any difference. Which one? This one is the same thing. It's just the same thing. Look, what you are saying, if it goes here, so they are the same things. Okay? This time it's 1, 2, 3 carbon with branch at carbon number 2. This is again 1, 2, 3 carbon with a branch at carbon number 2. The same thing? Right? Just ऐसे पढ़ा था मैंने इसको ऐसे कर दिया. So no difference. Now look at this. What about this one? Look at this, please. How many hydrogens with this? 3, 3, 3. Now, how can I write like this in the skeletal? Excuse me. Can you help me to draw the skeletal for this? Not, sorry, skeletal. The structural. CH3, C, bracket CH3, Cl, then CH3. Can I do one more thing here? This is CH3, this is CH3, this is CH3. All these CH3s are attached with one carbon. And yes, here you go. So CH3 thrice and then Cl. You got it? So you can also do like this. Okay. And what about the skeletal for this? Skeletal is pretty much straightforward. How many carbon in the chain?
1, 2, 3.
3. So 1, 2, 3. And middle carbon contains what? Cl and CH3. Okay. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is the naming, right? Look at this. Now, if I ask you to name this compound, again the rules are the same. You have to select the longest chain. How many carbon in the chain?
3.
1, 2, 3. And the chain name is propane. The chain name is propane. Now this chlorine for the halogen, we are not going to change anything with the ane. It remains as just like alkane. And we are going to put the chloro in the form of a branch, just like a branch we'll treat it. Okay, so it's 1 chloro propane, but is there any branch as well? Methyl. So 1 chloro, 2 methyl. Why I put chloro first? Not because it's a functional group, because it's alphabetically C comes before M. So therefore, we have to arrange them in alphabetical order. All the branches, all the base names. So this is propane. 1 chloro 2 methyl propane. Okay. Butane.
But it would be before chloro. So what if it's uranium or something?
Anything like iodo or something. I think no one comes before methyl. Everyone comes before. Fluoro comes before. So you just have to put them in alphabetical order. Sorry? No. Fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodo. Yehi ho sakte hain. But now look at this. What is the name of this? This one. 1, 2, 3. Kya naam hoga? Propane.
Propane, 2 chloro propane.
2 chloro.
2 chloro, 2 methyl propane.
Okay. Please name this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here is the Cl. Here is the Br.
Yeah, so it's probably
Here is the I.
one more. Alphabetic. So no, 2 bromo. Oh, yeah. 1 chloro.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many carbons? 4 carbon is what? Butane?
Butane. So 1 chloro.
No. We have to put bromo first of all. 2 bromo. Good. 2 bromo, 1 chloro, and then 3 iodo. What about the next two?
So 1 chloro and 1,2 chloro.
No, if chloro is twice, you have to put di.
1,2 dichloro.
1, 2 dichloro
Ethane.
ethane.
One trichloro ethane.
No, if there is a trichloro, so you have to tell the position of all chloros.
1, 2.
No. So you have to
One-
tell them. Yes, it's 1, 1, 1
Trichloro.
chloropropane. Oh, sorry. Yeah, ethane.
Ethane. This is 2. Yeah.
Ethane.
सर ये वाला
इधर देखिए. How many carbon? Here is the carbon and here is the carbon. That's it. Yeah. 1, 1, 1 trichloro ethane.
So even though they're all on the same, you have to mention each one's position.
Yes, even then, if they are at the same carbon, when you say trichloro, so you have to mention the position. Yes, because you cannot leave anything to the next person that he himself imagine, okay, out of 3, 2 are at one carbon and the third one may be at the second carbon. So we can't let him guess. Okay, the next one is alcohols. Alcohols, please. Alcohols. Alcohols, Jenner formula. Write down, please. Jenner formula is what? Cn H2n plus 1 OH. Or if you put the hydrogens together, it will be what? CnH2n plus 2OH. And functional group we all know is what? OH. The first member molecular formula is CH3OH. Second member is what? C2OH. And then C3OH. But you can also write like this. Pay attention. If you don't represent the functional group together, so you can also write C3H8, just like an alkane. The hydrogen ratio is the same as we had in alkane, C3H8O. Or you can also write C2H6O. This is also the molecular formula for this, right? Now, if you draw the displayed formula, how many carbon in the chain? 1, 2, 3, and then you can put OH anywhere. So I'm gonna put it at the corner. Yes. No. Yeah. In fully displayed, you have to like this. Yeah. And then normally CH3, CH2, CH2, OH. Again, the skeletal is the same, just like haloalkane, that you have to put a carbon chain and then you have to show a bond showing with the OH. Okay. If you have 4 carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, and OH is somewhere in the middle like this. So it will be looking like this: CH3, CH2, CHOH. You can put them in the bracket if you don't want. It's up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is OH. Is it clear? Where? Okay, similarly, if we ये जो fourth वाला है, if we draw the branch structure, how can we draw like this? 3 carbons. Pay attention, please. 3 carbons, 1 carbon in the branch, and if I put the OH here, look, how would it look like? CH3, CH, then CH3, and then CH2, OH. ऐसे ही होगा ना? What will be the skeletal? 1, 2, 3.
And then one bond there.
Yes. Here OH. Okay. So here, no, sorry, here CH3. Here is the OH. ऐसे ही है ना? 1, 2, 3, and this is the branch. Okay, now once you come to the naming of this,
You have to know what the OH position.
yes, in this case, you have to change the name of alkane. E is replaced by OL, ol. So it's going to be alkanol. Okay? Rules are the same. You have to select the longest carbon chain. Just 1 minute, I need your attention. 1 minute, everyone. Minahil, just look at this. How many carbon in this chain? Elia? 3 carbon is propane. But I'm going to take the E off and put OL. But as we did for with alkenes, yes, we have to put the position of OL as well. So OL की position क्या है? 1 OL. So propane 1 OL. Propane 1 OL. And is there any branch?
Yes.
That is 2 methyl. Propane 1 OL. Okay. For example, look, what is the name of this compound? Quickly. There are 2 carbons. You call them ethane. Ethane. Ethane 1, 2. Ethane 1, 2 diol. So first you count the number of carbon atoms. What about this? What is the name of this? Propane 1, 2, 3 triol. ये बायो वाले इसको ग्लिसरॉल भी बुलाते हैं. Propane 1, 2, 3 triol, the glycerol. Right, so the rules are the same, that you have to select the longest carbon chain and you have to put all along with its position.
This is all the names.
Yeah, this is the alcohols we are done. So we are left with the aldehyde ketone carboxylic. So one more lecture we are left. हाँ, इसका branch करवाया ना ये वाला, ये. Okay, we'll continue this. One more lecture with the naming, then we'll move on to the isomerism.